Hey fellow world dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, back with another video. This time we are talking about who's the boss in regards of boss killer weapons, railway rifle or Enclave plasma. And let's start from covering some basics, then we head towards the air fight when you will see how in practice this performs. So first, the good things about the railway rifle. Very good range, 192. Good fire rate, really high damage, and at this moment I'm holding bloodied weapons, so it should be a little bit lower. Let me equip it so you see the difference. It is a thing at this moment. Whatever you are holding will display on the weapon card, the prefix will carry. So you need to have the weapon equipped that you are inspecting to have accurate numbers. 221. This is very high damage output. Very high. Capacity of 40 because it's quad. Quad is kind of mandatory if you want to have a good railway. So that's like the must-have prefix if you think about boss killing at all. Now, VATS accuracy is really good. AP cost is very low. It's additional plus side. That 7 is without legendary effect that could reduce it way lower than that. So this is all good. It is a loud weapon, but for comparison, Enclave Plasma seems to be even louder. Now, if we compare it with Enclave Plasma, Blooded for example, the capacity, the mag capacity way higher, almost 10 times higher. It's really good. That's a plus side. The fire rate is higher. The damage, if we add it together, we get 270, which is higher, but I will go back to that in a second. Let's cover other stats. It's not as good as it appears to your eye when you are inspecting the weapon. Now, automatic as well. The problem is range. It's 48 and realistically probably even a little bit lower. I'm not exactly sure, but you need to be close in exact distance from a target to the damage. The similar problem as with regular flamer, a heavy gun, especially if you modify it with different nozzle. The fun fact, regular heavy gun flamer has better range than Enclave plasma flamer. Now, VATS accuracy, it's not really a big factor. If you are in proper range, you will have VATS accuracy. AP cost, crazy high, cannot really be reduced to any more manageable level. There are different possibilities for modifications. You can have automatic, and I have this quad automatic with 117 capacity, which is like 3 times higher than railway, but damage in that case, because it's quad, it's dropping to 180. So that's under the damage of railway rifle, and the damage is mixed. So that's negative. It's usually better to have 1 damage type than 2, and currently a syringer that can reduce enemy damage resistance is working. It's better to have ballistic damage over energy damage. Now, AP cost even more crazy if you choose automatic option. The plus side, the range is comparable with railway if you go for this option. Additionally, you can have them primed when railway do not have prime automatic option, so it's not bad against Scourge and Scourge Beast. I will show you some examples in a second, but now the problem of the damage. The problem of the damage. With this blooded, 270 seems good. If I unequip it, if that would not be blooded, is 216. 216 comparing to railway rifle that has 221. It's about the same, as you notice. Railway is just slightly above, and now it's very important how the damage is calculated, as this is a naked damage. I would say the Pip-Boy damage. It does not include your sneak bonuses, your legendary perks in action, your critical damage bonuses, nothing like that. It doesn't include shooting the weak spot, so this damage in practice will go higher. Now, important fact, what's happening when it's going higher? At this moment, we have about the same damage output as Enclave Plasma. Regular Enclave Plasma, if not bloodied, about the same. When it's bloodied, the damage goes up to 217. But if I would have a bloodied railway rifle, the damage will go to 300. As you can see, the gap starts to widen up, which is negative for Enclave Plasma, positive for railway, as our practical damage bonus will be way higher than that, as we need to add like 300% damage bonus from criticals. So the gap will widen with each critical, and critical is what matters when we are fighting the boss. So now, before we start fighting the boss, let me kill some flying creature like a Scourge Beast with railway and with Enclave Plasma, so you see how they perform. Okay, in that case, for railway rifle we have 1 star, level 75, legendary Scourge Beast. She's too far to really do anything, she needs to fly closer. Usually we can attract her by shooting regular Scourge first. And as you can notice, as I'm far away, I can stay in caution, which is quite handy. And Scourge Beast is refusing to fly in here. Oh, no. Managed to get her attention. Let's see how we do with the railway. Not bad at all. So that's the railway rifle. Good distance. Now I'm detected as I was firing more. I can annihilate all those Scourge. Additional trick that railway do have is that regardless of the distance, I can kill regular enemies with guaranteed hit if I open with the critical and always fire 2 spikes. My critical will be recharged for the next enemy, so regardless of the hit chance, I will always hit. That's a trick possible for railway. Now, the Enclave Plasma. So again, to attract the Scourge, I will hit some regular Scourge. Oh, I didn't notice my luck is not correct. Okay, luck is fixed. Now, as you can see, for the regular Scourge, it's working perfectly fine, but instantly in danger. That's normal with Enclave Plasma. Now, where is the flying Scourge Beast? She's coming. Come closer. You can probably already tell the damage is struggling more in this case scenario. Let's wait for her to get a little bit more in the distance. Okay, now she's coming. Fire, and I'm out of AP, so that's one thing. Not only my damage in practice is lower, I'm quickly out of AP. To compensate, I need to spam the birthday cake slices. So I'm spamming that now. You need a lot of those. And now I can fire. I have constant AP regen, and that's the same 1-star Scourge Beast. If you can't tell, the damage was way better with railway and AP cost and everything. But now, what about fighting the boss as going purely for a boss kills? If I would go with a bloodied and flamer and severe beta wave tuner, because I currently do not have yet calibrated how that will work. First, here in the background you can see my performance with the railway rifle, and in case of this attack and the one that will follow with Enclave Plasma, I did the same amount of boosting and I tried to do everything comparable with slight tweaks to the build to fit more towards the Enclave Plasma with the second attempt. So science perks have been included, other boosts will be the same. You can see performance here with the railway, and in the moment my results with Enclave Plasma, and focus on overall damage there to air, as well as I decided to keep whatever went wrong during both fights. So the difficulty of getting it perfect is included, as well as I'm not a speedrunner, so it is possible to do either of those attempts faster. My goal was not to do it as fast as humanly possible. My goal was to do it with solid boost and to compare in both case scenario how they will perform and which one will be better. So you can see in case of the railway rifle, we are looking at around 1 minute to kill Mr. L. Williams from the moment I start the fight. And now uninterrupted footage with my original commentary for Enclave Plasma. The moment of Earl. Head, and we go. Oh. Cakes. Cakes. That's the thing, with railway I don't need to remember about the cakes. Come on, that's the problem with the flamer. It's either too close or too far. Oh, you are messing. Okay, that's one more thing. And it's, where's the damage? Why am I not doing the damage? Did you notice what was happening? There was like damage not registering. Now it is registering. The damage was not registering for a moment at all. Come on, Arrow. Why are you doing that? Okay, and it broke! It was fully repaired. Okay, it's worse than railway. Additional complications make it worse. It's not even melting faster. Oh no. Why are you doing that? Why are you worse than a railway rifle? Realistically worse than railway. No way. I was expecting it to be much better. This is not. That's terrible. That took me 2 minutes. So that was the air fight. I'm playing it again in the background, but the point is almost twice as long. So I think you clearly know who the winner is. And worth to mention, I'm on the PC. So I was able to spam the AP refresh birthday cake slices or coffee, whatever you are using works, from a quick button without opening Pip-Boy or the quick wheel. And it still was taking me time. When I was not firing and it was looking like I'm doing nothing, I was spamming those cake slices, as you just need so many to sustain your action points. That's how my action points are regenerating so fast. As well, here damage numbers have been popping up, but damage was not done. Later on, the damage numbers were not popping up, but the damage was actually done. It's either too far or too close. This problem do not exist with railway rifle, so that's a big one. And even when everything goes smooth, overall DPS is not better than railway rifle. So unfortunately, those nerfs to Enclave Plasma Gun did put it in the worst spot. Not only you need more perks, as there are science perks and everything, and micromanagement, like the weapon didn't last the full fight. That's an additional problem, but that's realistic. I want to show a realistic scenario, and I did. In my head, it's a clear winner. Railway rifle for about everything. The winner for Enclave Plasma will be only the scenario when you want to use it as a non-VATS weapon. For healing friendlies, for using as non-VATS when enemies are invisible. Like, railway do not really work when you cannot use VATS. So this is a perfect secondary weapon when VATS is not available. Especially with vampire effect. So you can heal yourself too. And that being said, this is all I have for you. Let me know. Is that what you expected? Is that what you expected or not? And now, as always, thank you all for watching and see you all in the next one.